Hi everyone, in this video I am going to explain about flower in general part 3. The eighth type of classification of flowers is based on the position of calyx, corolla, Androecium with respect to the position of gynoecium, which means based on the position of floral organs. On this aspect, based on the position of floral organs and thalamus of flowers are classified into three different types, such as number 1 hypogynous flowers, number 2 perigynous flowers, and number 3 epigynous flowers. Let's see the first one, hypogynous flowers. In this type, ovary develops at its top called superior ovary, while other floral whorls are layers like calyx, sepals, corolla, petals, androecium, stamens are borne successively below. It is called hypogyny. A flower which is having hypogyny is called hypogynous flowers. Example: citrus, mustard, China rose, and brinjal. Let's see the diagrammatic representation of hypogynous flower with superior ovary. See in the peak, the ovary is at top. The remaining parts like calyx, sepals, corolla, petals, androecium, stamens present below to it, which means ovary is on top. That's why it is called superior ovary. This type of flowers are called hypogynous flowers. The next type is perigynous flowers. Ovary and other floral organs like calyx, sepals, corolla, petals, androecium, stamens lies at the same level. This ovary is said to be half inferior or half superior ovary. Example: Leguminosae family plants, rose, plum, and peach. Perigynous thalamus is of three subtypes such as disc-shaped, cup-shaped, and flask-shaped thalamus containing perigynous flowers. The very first one, disc-shaped. Thalamus is flat like a disc. The gynoecium lie in the center, while other floral parts occurs at the same level in peripheral portion. Example P. The second type of perigynous flower is cup-shaped. Margin of the thalamus is turned upwardly to form a cup. Gynoecium grows from the bottom of this cup, while remaining other floral organs are borne at the rim of the thalamus. Example Prunus. Third type, flask-shaped. Margin of the thalamus grows upwardly to produce a hollow flask with gynoecium at its bottom and remaining floral parts at the mouth of the flask. Example rose plant. In all these cases, gynoecium or ovary is described as superior, while androperianth, which means androecium, calyx, and corolla, are the remaining floral parts are said to be superior. That's why these are half inferior or half superior flowers. Let's check the diagrammatic representation of all three types of perigynous flowers with half inferior or half superior flowers. The very first diagram represents disc-shaped perigynous flower. The second one represents flask-shaped perigynous flowers, and the third type or third one represents cup-shaped perigynous flower with half inferior or half superior ovary. For better understanding, you check these diagrams carefully. The next type of flower is epigynous flower. In this type, ovary is inferior, while the other floral organs like calyx, corolla, androecium are borne at the top of the ovary as margin of thalamus grows upward enclosing the ovary completely and fused with it. Example, ray florets of sunflower, cucumber, guava and coriander. Let's see the diagrammatic representation of epigynous flower with inferior ovary. See, in the diagram, ovary is completely buried into the thalamus. Other floral appendages like sepals, petals, stamens present at the top of ovary, which is called ovary is inferior, other floral organs are superior. The another type of classification is based on perianth. Based on perianth, which means calyx and corolla. Flowers are three types. Number 1, achlamydous flowers. Number 2, monochlamydous flowers. Number 3, dichlamydous flowers. Number 1, achlamydous flowers. A flower without perianth, without sepals and without petals, called achlamydous flowers. Example, euphorbia. The second type is monochlamydous flowers. In this type, flower contains only one whorl of perianth, which is a non-essential floral organ. Example, resinous. Third one, dichlamydous flowers. A flower with both the non-essential floral whorls of perianth like calyx and corolla. Example, mustard, brassica. Dichlamydous flowers are of two types. Number 1, homochlamydous flowers. In this type, the two whorls of flower possesses same color. Example, lily. Number 2, heterochlamydous flowers. In this type, the two whorls of flowers possesses different colors. Example, petunia. Up to here, we completed the classification of flowers based on different aspects. In next video, I will explain calyx, corolla and types of estivation. Thank you very much.